Hey Kipsters, so thank you so much for making sure that you are doing your best while I'm gone. Let's go ahead and review the do now. So we start out with 1/5, so be careful when you draw your model. We are starting 2, 3, 4 with just a fifth, so we're focusing on the fifth. We're taking that fifth and we're splitting it in half. But I have to split all the way across. So then I need to ask myself, okay, how many total pieces do I have now? Here's a new piece that I get to eat. But that is going to equal 1 out of a new denominator. So I need to count my pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. My new denominator is 10. 1/5 divided by 2 is 1/10. On the other hand, we started with 3 wholes and we split each whole into thirds. Make sure you're doing this with me if you haven't gotten it so far. So now I need to count how many thirds I was able to create. I can roll my 3s. 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. So my answer is 9. Notice that when we start with a fraction, our answer is a fraction. And when I start with a whole number, my answer is a whole number. Something to keep in mind. Let's go ahead and read the Star Ready problem. Actually, I'm going to pause the video and I'd like you to take a few minutes and solve it with your teammates. Go ahead and pause and solve. Now come back together. So let's see what you noticed. Mr. Daniel walked 14 kilometers each week. How many meters did Mr. Daniel walk in 6 weeks? So let's draw what we know in our trusty tape diagram. So here is week 1. Again, if you don't have this on your paper, add it. Week 1, Mr. Daniel walked 14 kilometers. He did this, however, for 6 weeks in a row. So I need to make sure I add week 2. I need to add week 3. I need to add week 4. I need to add week 5. And I need to add week 6. And I know that I have 14 kilometers that he walks for every single week. I'm not sure if you can hear it in the background, Kipsters, but I'll show you real quick. I have my kitties. They're right here. They really want to play, but we have to do some math. All right, so I hope you multiplied 14 times 6, and you got 14 kilometers times 6, and you got, let's see, did you get 84 kilometers? I hope so. And we know that we don't want our answer in kilometers because if you look over here, all of our answers are in meters. So let's go ahead and create our conversion. We have 1 kilometer is 1,000 meters. So I need to multiply by 1,000. And we learned the smart cut for multiplying by 1,000 was just adding 3 zeros. So Mr. Daniel, wow, he got good exercise. Mr. Daniel walked 84,000 meters. So the correct answer, be careful, is C. Give yourself a check if you got that correct. Go ahead and put your pencils down, teammates. Track the teacher in their room as you transition for eSpark. Make sure that you have your notes out and you're doing your best.